Right, it's Thursday. Let me straighten that up a little bit. I think that's better. Yeah, it's Thursday. In a couple of hours' time, I'm going to be picking up a hire car. I've managed to get myself a little Corsa, I think it was, for 140 quid for 5 days. So that'll do. Did do some repairs on my own car last night. My mate changed the thermostat for me and done some odds and sods to it. But to be honest, I don't want to go into too much detail. But we still don't know whether changing the thermostat has cured the problem. It still may be the head gasket, but I'm going to try my hardest not to worry about that this weekend. I want to get down to Wales and I want to have a nice weekend, so that's a worry for next week. Right, I'm on the road. I'm on the A1. Just got on the A1 just behind Stevenage now, and my journey begins. The car that I've hired was meant to be a Corsa. It's a Skoda. I know Skodas have improved over the years from what they used to be, but this one, it's really noisy in here, really noisy on the motorway. And the brakes, oh my god, you just have to touch the brakes just a little bit and they're like on. It like launches you out the window. It's going to take a little bit of getting used to this, but other than that, it is what it is, and it's meant to be quite economical, so I'm not going to complain too much. Anyway, I'm going to press on. Hopefully the roads will be relatively quiet and I'll get there in good time. So I'll bring you back later. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I'm finding this fucking drive really stressful already. I'm only 3 miles away from junction 15 on the M25 to get onto the M4, and the traffic is just fucking stop start, and there's still people out here that are driving like fucking idiots, weaving in and out of the traffic, you know, cutting people up, and they're not going to get anywhere any bloody quicker by driving like that. But oh dear, you don't know, wind me up. Do you know, one of my biggest bugbears, right, is, well, it's not a bugbear, this is I don't know, paranoia, I think, and that's having a car break down on the motorway, right? I've had it happen a couple of times before, and I've had a puncture on the motorway as well. I just dealt with that. I mean, luckily I was near a junction, managed to get it off the road and was safe. Anyway, ever since then, I've always been a little bit iffy on what I drive on the motorway, just in case something goes wrong. Now, this car is, I don't know, a couple of years old, I think. And I was just cruising down the M4, not speeding, nothing like that, and then I'll get an error message come up on the car now saying that there's low pressure in tyres. So I pulled over, had a quick whiz around the outside, because it don't tell you what tyre it's got low pressure, it just said low pressure detected in tyres. So fucking hell, I mean, you know, if it's going to tell you that a tyre's going down, it should let you know which one it is, surely. Anyway, I'll give them all a kick and a, you know, bit of a check over, and they're all sweet as a nut. But fucking hell, I say, it definitely makes you paranoid, doesn't it? And there's this car, a couple of years old, and it's already warning me of something and made me pull over on the motorway. Brilliant. Going across the bridge into Wales when you're headed this way. And I'm lucky today, it's a nice day. Well, it is down this way. It wasn't so nice when I left Stevenage, but it is nice down here. And the views are views are fucking stunning. Anyway, so actually getting into Wales feels like the worst part of the journey's done, you know. Once I get into Wales, it all feels like I ain't got far to go. I mean, I've got another, according to the sat-nav, an hour and 18 minutes to go before I get to my destination, but do you know what, I don't mind that. Right, been on the road 4 hours 12 minutes now. This is really fucking taking its time today. I'm about 5.3 miles from the junction I've got to get off at, but I'm crawling along at 9 miles an hour. It's been an absolute fucking nightmare of a journey, it has. There's me saying, yeah, I feel a lot better when I get into Wales, you know, you can take in the scenery. But I tell you what, it's been an absolute nightmare today. I've had more trouble than I've ever had before on the road, you know, inside Wales. Usually I'll get in Wales and it runs pretty smoothly apart from a couple of areas, but today, oh god, it's been a right fucking nightmare. But there you are, that's what's happening. I'm not going to moan too much because I do that a lot, don't I? Anyway, let's press on. Right, I've arrived at a super old church and it's in an area that I'm not even going to try and pronounce, and I'm not even going to try and pronounce the name of the church neither. So I'm going to leave that on the screen right now. But I'll tell you what, right, this is the first road that I've driven down in a long time where I've had to remain in first gear. And I'm glad that I'm in the hire car, because there's no way my car would have done that. My car's big and heavy and it really would have struggled, and it was a really narrow road. Had like ditches either side, so you could have easily slipped off and got your wheels caught and caught up, and it was smothered in leaves. It looks like a road that isn't used a lot, to be fair. So, but anyway, now I'm up here. There's a fantastic old looking church that I'm going to go and have a nose at. I won't be able to get in, it's far too early. It's not even 8 o'clock in the morning yet, but the views up here are really spectacular. Looks like there's an old golf course behind me. An old golf course. I don't know if I call it an old golf course, but there is a golf course. It looks really good. Anyway, I'm going to get some clothes on, get some waterproofs on by that I mean, and have an amble around and see if I can have a good wander around before it starts to piss down again. Because it's Sunday now, and I've been here since Thursday evening, and this is my first proper time coming out to do a bit of exploring. But there you are. Never mind. Let's go and have a look. Definitely a cute little church, and because of the, well, I don't know if the camera does it any justice. Again, it feels really again atmospheric, I guess is the right word, because how early it is in the morning, and the grass is slightly overgrown and everything's like, I don't know, it's got ivy growing on it, you know. It looks, I wouldn't say unkept, but it's definitely got this this strange feel to it. You know, it's I don't know. I can't quite put my finger on it. Do you know what I mean? I haven't got the right words to explain to you guys what this place feels like, but it is pretty epic. I was toying with the idea of putting the drone up, but there's no real flat areas to take off from, and I didn't bring my pad with me, so I don't know whether I'm going to get to do that or not. I don't know. Plus, it's because we're quite high up where we are. It's pretty windy here. But I do know this place was deconsecrated in 2004, but you can come and come and view it, and I think it's used for other activities. What they are, I don't know. I found this completely by accident, as I do with a lot of the churches. So once I get back home, I'll have a look on the internet, see what information's available, and put a link below. But it's right out in the sticks, but it is a proper nice church. I like this one. Well, they're all nice though, aren't they? They're all nice. Everyone I've been to, I've said, yeah, this one's nice, but they are, you know. But I think the location of this one is really good. You know, you can't hear a thing. It's dead still, dead quiet. No main roads around. There's views everywhere. Yeah, this is nice. nice day, I decided to come down the beach as well. It's very windy, but at least it's dry. I don't know whether you can hear me. I'm using the media mod with the mic that's built on. Let's see what that's like. The other one is just rattling around too much, the big one. Anyway, yeah, I thought I'd pop down to the beach on the way back and do a few steps. I wish there was some more ruins that I could find, but I didn't really do a lot of research when I left this morning. I found one, and obviously we've gone to see that. I should have compiled a list of other things to see, but there's plenty of time for all that. Even though I'm going back tomorrow, I will be back. Definitely be back at Christmas for about 10 days again, so I definitely will go and do some more exploring. So I'll just make the most of this for now. But it is very bloody windy today. Now I can be a bit of an idiot from time to time. Yeah, okay, maybe a bit more than time to time. But I made the error today of stopping at a car park, putting the registration in and going for a walk, right? And I've been gone from the car for a couple of hours, right? Just as I was walking back and I was just thinking about the repairs on my car, I realised that I'd driven the hire car into the car park and typed in my car registration. Now I don't know whether they issue tickets here if you haven't got a parking ticket, or whether it's done on camera or something. I ain't got a fucking clue, but I guess I'll just have to wait and see what happens. But I can't believe that. I think, you know, you just get so used to typing in your own registration number, and when you're in a different vehicle you forget, don't you? But there you are, we'll wait and see what happens, eh?